Hi Taurus, welcome to your February reading. So sorry it took me, a couple days for this reading to come up. Um, I was just really influenced by the full moon energy and also the lunar eclipse, and I just didn't feel ready to do the Taurus reading. So I decided to wait a little bit till I felt, better in my own energy so I can give you guys the best reading for February. So, yeah, well, first of all, can I just say thank you for the amount of support that I got last month, of me getting a little bit more personal with you guys and also talk a little bit more about, spiritual journeys, about the soul and the ego. And I really appreciate that you guys actually like that, and I will definitely make other videos about that, so then separately from like the monthly readings. um you guys, we got a lot of things going on. So like I just said, like we had like this lunar eclipse together with the full moon, and that lunar eclipse for you guys were like was in the fourth house. So that means that it was about your um home house life, about your security around that, about moving, and in general, just what for you guys, maybe you were like a little restless. Sometimes it can give you like an unease feeling around the lunar eclipse in the fourth house. So I don't really want to get too deep into that. What I will say, and what I will also pick up on in reading, I'm sure, is that there is still a solar eclipse coming on the 15th, so with the new moon in Aquarius. And this, guys, for you, it will be in your 10th house. And the 10th house is all about like your destiny. Like what do you want? What does what moves you? What inspires you? What makes you feel good? Um, like, how do you creatively express yourself? All those things, belong like to the 10th house. And a solar eclipse will put more energy behind that. So what we talked about last month, about starting this new thing, a new journey for yourself, a new chapter, whether it was a small change or a big change, it was something you wanted to do for you. And I still feel that very strongly, that there are a lot of Taurus out there that are still, in that transition period. And I did draw a angel answer card for you guys. I also wanted to do something extra because of the fact that I was a little late and you guys had to wait. So what I got for you guys was take action. Do I need to say anything about this card? I really feel like that's a beautiful overall energy for this reading, and let's just go with that. So take action, like we're about to take action, Doris. You know what that new life path is. I feel like in February you guys will start to walk that new path, or make that new change, or adapt that new energy. And definitely, if you feel like a little off still, if you feel like a little uneased right now, try and to sit that one out till like after the 15th of this month. I feel like a lot of things become more clear. Last month, you guys also had like the sun card and all those really nice cards, that just tell you like, listen, I know like it can be like a little all over the place right now, whether that's like a personal thing to you, maybe like this spiritual journey, and you're like, okay, so now I feel like I want to start walking this, but where do I start? Let it come to you. It will come to you. I'm 100% sure about that. And also, like, maybe like a shift in work, or maybe in a love relationship, apply to your situation. If you feel like you're like a little like, I don't know, like that, um it's okay. Let those energy clear up a little bit. Just focus on something else right now, and do some creative stuff and things. And just wait after like the 15th of this month. It's gonna be a lot better for you guys. So Yeah, let's start shuffling. Like for real, for real. I was already like shuffling a little bit. So I want. This is not a joke, you guys. This is not a joke. I really won't leave you guys alone. I was shuffling before I started this reading. I was like, okay, let me see what the overall energy is for Taurus. And I got this one too with another card. So 2 cards I got, and I got 10 of Cups. So the first card was starting off with the 10 of Cups. So taking action towards that new life. Oh, that's great, guys. Great card to start off with. And then we got the 4 of Cups. Of course, we have to talk. We have to have something to talk about. So, already feel very strong storyline coming up, but I'm just gonna, see what the cards, which card gonna come out. So for Taurus, February energies. Really, guys? The Ace of Cups, how beautiful is that? Oh, I love this card. I love the Ace of Cups. And especially for a reading like this, with the energies we got going on right now, it's beautiful. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which you see is all about taking action. See, it's all about taking action. So that overall energy. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, okay. Still got those good things coming for you, right? I'm so happy for you guys. I feel like a lot of Tauruses out there. Not of course everybody. Everybody's on a different. You guys already see it, right? 4 of Wands. That's what I said with like, because you had like this lunar eclipse in the 4th house, things that needed to get removed start to get removed around that time. It just does. It just clears up. It just eclipses out of your life, or it just comes back in and in a different form, with a different energy, whether that's a person or a thing or a situation. That's a really good card to get. Like, I feel like after the 15th, definitely good things are coming. More clarity and more like, okay, I feel stable, like you guys are an earth sign, you like the action and everything, but you also like to feel like you're grounded, of course, because you're an earth sign, so yeah, definitely gonna get a lot of fallout in this reading. So got this in reverse, but I'm gonna put it upright for a little bit. Yes. Okay. Good cards. Well, I mean good cards to get with this reading, because yeah, I'm gonna shuffle a little bit more because we're gonna get into this reading. There we go. 7 of Pentacles. Still not 100% sure if it will happen. Still not 100% sure. Some of you guys. It's okay. Wait after the 15th. Reevaluate. Okay. Got anything more for Aquarius? We got this last month, remember? The Tower and the 5 of Wands. Yeah. We got the 8 of Swords. Oh, there we go. There we go. 2 of Cups is here as well again. Okay, we got anything more for Taurus for February 2018? February 2018. You got any other messages? 2018, February, Taurus. My earth sign, Taurus. Taurus. Yes. Okay. Great. Good. Let us start this reading, guys. Let us start for now. A lot of cards coming out. That's good. So, a lot of things going on. Let me see. So, starting off with the Ten of Cups. That was here last month. So it's still here. You guys are still in that energy, which is really good. Still surrounding you guys. Let me see what's coming up. You guys, we talked about that. We guys were stuck for a little bit, remember? Don't know exactly what to do, but it came to you and you felt like, okay, you know what? I'm ready for this new beginning. So let me make these new choices and these new decisions for 2018 so I can start applying it, or I can start walking this new path, whether that is spiritual or just, in work or love. We talked about that. And I really feel strongly with like the Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. That's like the period you guys were in after that. After making the decision, okay, you know what, I want to change. I want things to be different. Then you come here. You arrive in this period of like stagnation. Okay, yeah, I want this. I'm planting these seeds, but nothing is moving. Nothing is coming. And I keep hearing that good things are coming, but where are the good things at? Right? When will it start? When is this period over? And I really feel like one group of Taurus people are already out of this and already around here. Like the Ace of Cups, Sword of Wands, Ten of Cups. And there are also still Taurus out there that are still in this, feeling stagnant, don't know when things will happen, really applying for all these jobs, for example, all these applications, like job interviews, but they don't call back and you just don't know what to do. You're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here. But these are good planet seeds. These seeds you're planning right now, if you have been planning the last couple months, because I feel like it's been going on a little bit longer than that, but it doesn't necessarily need to be. We're planning really good, because they will reap. It's not the question if it will work out, if it will gonna happen, if it will make a difference or whatever. That's not the question. Look at these cards. It's about when and how we deal with that. How do we deal with a situation like this? We just waiting and sitting there and looking at the 3 cups that didn't work out, that you received in the past, but they were empty AF, Sorry, and like they were just empty. You're like, oh well, probably gonna end up the same way because I had this 3 times before, Getting stuck in that energy. It's not something you necessarily that's a bad thing. It's a natural thing to do. It's a natural thing to compare past things to like a new situation, to a current situation that's going on right now. It's natural to do that, and especially with these people that are still out here, these naysayers. We talked about last month, remember, about these naysayers. People are always like, trying to reflect their own insecurities on somebody that's trying to make a change or step up and do something different with their lives that they maybe always wanted to do but never really, had the balls to do it. They are still out here, yes, and they will get to you sometimes. Yeah, we talked about that. But like I also said, that's not something to worry about because it's not going to stop you. It could sometimes it makes you take 2 steps back, or like it makes you wait a little bit longer or whatever, but it can't stop you. It will not be something that's meant to be for you. It will be. Your name is on it. Your name is already on it. You're supposed to do that. So it's all about walking that life purpose and that path and towards your purpose. It's already for you. You're the only thing in your life What you actually have to do is like walk towards it and find it. And then when you find it, you feel it, you know? Okay, let me not get sidetracked too much. And I wanted to keep this sort of a short reading, but like very clear. I don't never even know what's going to happen in the reading, so I just gonna follow. Put those naysayers aside for now. So yeah, it's natural to sometimes feel like this. It is. And also to feel like you're like wasting time or like waiting. But I'm here to tell you, like, you gotta keep the faith. You know, it's, you have to keep the faith. Like try and keep the faith. That's what I really want to say. Like, keep the faith, keep the faith. Soon you'll see a change. You know, that's what I always like to say to myself. As I keep the faith, keep the faith. Soon I'll see a change. You know, I just love to have little affirmations like that. It just helps me shift my energy. Even though if I don't see like a solution to something, here I go again, being so personal with you guys. If I don't see a solution to something, I don't want to get stuck in that energy of like, I don't know, you know, or like an Eight of Swords energy. Not everybody knows the cards, but like people will know it's like stuck in the head, in the mind, you know, making things bigger in the head than they really are. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm very aware of what I think. So when I feel like when I'm too much in the head about certain situation, I'll just start to shift my own energy with positive affirmations, you know, like that one. So let's move on. Healing. I want to talk about healing for a little bit with you guys because I see it in a lot of different ways out here, like healing coming. What I see for a lot of Taurus people already got it. They already got that with focusing on the past, and that the fact that the empty cups were empty in the past, so they will probably empty in the future. You got some of my Taurus people already got that. They were like, okay, no, I feel this time is different. You know, I feel that because here you are with the Four of Swords, healing. You know, and taking that time to recover and to regroup and to recharge for this new path, for this new moment. And things will come in. It will. It just simply will, because it's in divine timing. You can't push that. It's not. You can make it very uncomfortable for yourself. You know, you can make yourself feel very left out in the cold. By, for example, the universe, when you feel like, okay, it's not coming and it's not for me, and like all of that energies. It's not for everybody's message, but for some people it is. It will happen. It will happen in divine timing. Trust in that. That's all you got. You know, it is for you. If it is for you, it will come to you. Whether it's with a love situation or with this new purpose, life path you're on, or with anything in life. If it's supposed to happen, it will happen. And when something's happened in your life, it doesn't necessarily shows like it's reason, you know, the next day. You're like, oh, well, yesterday, but now today I know why. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, it is okay to sometimes feel like this, you know, when something bad happens. You know, you can't control. Life will happen the way it's supposed to happen. We can't control bad things sometimes, you know. Sometimes heartache like comes to you. Sometimes hard times just come in your life and you can't control it. It's not something that you have like manifested yourself, or not always. Sometimes it is, but not always. Sometimes life really just happens. You can't always control that. It's not always about you not being a good person and now you're gonna get back karma. It's not always about that. You know, but what it is about, and what you can control, is how you deal with that. What is your energy in those situations? Are you making yourself feel worse? Are you giving yourself compassion? Are you trying to have like a positive mind towards things? Or are you making yourself feel worse? Are you gonna put the blame on you for something when it's not your fault and you know it, but you just do it anyway, regardless? That is always in your hands. The way you respond to it, the way you react. They can't take that away from you, and they don't control that in you. That doesn't mean that you can't react in a certain way, but after that, you gotta be very aware of like, what is my energy in this? How do I respond to this? And why? Why do I respond so heavily to this? What's going on? Am I okay? Like, do I need some rest? Do I actually need some good food? Or what are my needs right now? That's a part of self-love. Okay, so the healing is coming. You are right in the healing path right now, or you're walking towards it, because I see actually like sort of like a similar situation as last month for you guys. If you haven't seen that reading, maybe it's a good idea to try and check that out. Not pushing you to do anything, Taurus, but it might help. I don't know. So the healing, yes. After that, what's coming after that? What's coming after the healing part? Well, it's pretty clear that with the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and of course, let me just grab this one as well, the Two of Cups, that these good things are coming, and of course not everybody knows what card these are, but it's like a very, very good view. Let me tell you that. So I really do feel is that, yes, love is around the Taurus people. Like, if it is there to work with, like, love energies are really around Taurus right now. Soulmate energies, I feel very strongly. I have that with Scorpio as well. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, I don't know. Sorry. It's not only about good things all of a sudden coming in your life, like, hey, oh wow, now I'm happy. It's not only about that. It's not only about that, yeah, well, I just got this amazing job or this thing and it just happened to me. It's not only about that. It's about you shifting the energy and the way you look at things and the way you experience things and the way you evaluate things. Is the fact that the good things, when the good things come in, they feel like this very overwhelming feeling of happiness and of love. When love comes in, you really feel the love, and you feel that good things are coming. You feel the positive energy around you. Feel happy when you wake up in the morning. That's because, okay, yeah, when you work from a positive thinking and positive energy, you do attract good things quicker in your life. You just do. I can't lie about that. That's also like, it's just part of the the way the universe works. But by the way that the appreciation and the valuation, sorry, valuation you have about those good things is the way you experience it. And that's what I feel with you guys. Like, yeah, good things are coming. I see that. And we got like the Five of Wands, and we got the Tower coming out together, which is, it came after the Seven of Swords energy. So I still feel like these people, yeah, they aren't gone yet. Let me put it like that. It's okay. Let them be. So I always say, like, let haters hate. Let them do their job. It's okay. It's, it's let them do them. So, and, it's all good. You got to focus on you right now. Don't focus on these other people. Don't. And I'm talking about the negative naysayers around you. Because, yep, they are around you. Sometimes in daylight, and sometimes they're just hiding in the corner, looking at you. Let's see. Gonna shift. I really feel like this already happened. or it's about to happen, and it's gonna clear up after like the 15th, like I said. It's like a 5 of Wands. The thing is like that eternal struggle between how am I supposed to trust this? What am I supposed to do? What is going on? What is happening? When is it happening? I feel like that is really like clearing up, like moving away, and you start to come from more of like a peaceful place. And that's not necessarily because all of a sudden everything is so clear now and you can be, peaceful and sleep well. It's more a feeling. It's like, I know, and I'm gonna trust this. I might as well just trust it. And it makes me feel better, it makes me come from a different energy, and that's gonna set everything into motion. And you gotta, I don't know necessarily which part you are, which part of the Taurus groups you are. You're like already after the heal, like in the healing, or you're still like a little bit in like, this mode, like I spoke about, sorry. But that's it. Yeah, like I said, it's still coming. We still have a very serious love offer coming, because he's going from like the, the Page of Cups to like the Knight of Cups already, and it's just on the way. It's just coming, Taurus. I also have the King of Swords and the Strength card. So a major arcana that is really, I feel like with this message, with this card, the message really is, strongly towards this, like going strongly towards this, is really that you tamp that. But it's also this energy, sorry. I feel very strong, sorry, I'm a little scared still. Yeah. You're gonna tamp that fear. You're gonna put it down. You're going to let go, and you're going to trust divine timing. You're going to trust in that you walk in the right path. And if you're not walking the right path, you're also going to feel it. And that's what you're going to start trusting. That intuition that we spoke about last month, Taurus. Remember? That intuition part. And we spoke about that 6 of Wands that we had last month. Victory no matter what, and that's still out here, so whatever situation you've been dealing with, because I always sorry, I as well feel very strongly that somebody's dealing with like a court thing, and that's because of the King of Swords, and that doesn't necessarily on its own apply, like say that yeah, it's court blah blah, but I really feel strong and it like a very strict energy from this King of Swords right now. He ain't playing. This could be a man or a woman. I feel like a man, signifying like around you in your area. Maybe you have like a situation with, somebody like a boss or whatever, and you feel like no matter what you do, it's not good enough. It's like a boss situation, like work situation with like a boss that's just never satisfied. No matter how many hours you overwork, no matter how many weekends you cancel and go to work, and you just can't satisfy this man. And it's not necessarily what the King of Swords represent. It could be like that, but it's not necessarily. But that's what I feel so strongly with this card. So I'm just gonna leave that message with the person, and I'm gonna tell you that's gonna leave. That's gonna be okay. You're gonna time that. You have the internal strength. This month, you have the strength to really step up, step into that new path and take action on it. You know which way to go, Taurus, you know. And if you don't know, it's going to come to you. And definitely after the 15th, I felt very strongly for you guys that it's going to be a lot clearer. It just is where you want to go. But you're leaving something behind. And I so hope that is a fear. A fear of failure, a fear of starting something new, fear of leaving like a stability, like a stable situation behind. When it is for the better, I see that. It doesn't matter, you're leaving it behind. You're moving to calmer waters. It's gonna be calmer. It really is. And yeah, we got some people out of here that just don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't get where Taurus is walking towards. Okay, wait. So you could be dealing with a water sign and with an air sign. Also fire, I see. Yeah, definitely a fire sign could be possible, but I really don't want to pin it down too much to like your raw energies. If we're talking about love, I feel he or she could be a water sign. It's really what I strongly feel, because all the other cards are more your energy or energy around you, but not like necessarily to like the Two of Cups. It could be like a water sign with person with a lot of water in their chart. I have a lot of water in my chart, but I know like an air sign that has like more water in my chart than me, and I'm like, huh? How did that work? But yeah, they do. It's a very... Oh, I love this. It's such a fascinating combination as well. And especially when it's, for example, like an earth sign has, like you guys have a lot of water in the chart. Such a beautiful combination. Because I always feel like when you have like a lot of water in chart as an earth sign, you can just do the both. You can like always be sort of okay and stable and at peace, more at peace, I think, in a fluid situation that's just never stable, but you're always okay in your mind. And I feel like that's where we're moving towards. You're gonna master that. You know, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what is gonna happen, no matter how many people don't believe or say no or close doors on you, you don't care. Because you know everything that's supposed to happen will happen. There we go. Three of Wands and the Lovers. So you guys are making decisions, clear decisions, taking a stand. And with the Three of Wands, yeah, the ships are not here yet. But with the Three of Wands, they're coming. And you know why? Because we also have the Four of Wands in it already. You know, you're gonna choose to reevaluate certain things. Is this really making me happy? Is this what I want to do? What is it what I want to do? Why do I, for example, talk bad? Let me get that message straight. Why do I look in the mirror and tell myself, like talk to myself in a way that I'm not good enough? That was a really weird sentence. I'm sorry. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am good enough. I'm more than good enough. And I'm going to do this. You know. I know it's a personal message for somebody. I'm sorry. Don't let anybody make you feel that you're not good enough. Remember, you are exactly where you need to be. Always. It's in divine timing. It's supposed to happen like this. You're just about to learn certain lessons, but you are learning these lessons. It's all good. Like, the universe is really, really behind you, guys. He really is behind you, so he picks up on anything. Once you start shifting the energy, once you start making clear decisions, once you stop talking yourself down, or like having positive thoughts, positive affirmations, giving yourself enough self-love, taking rest when you need rest, eat healthy food, go to the gym, or whatever makes you feel better and good and gives you positive energy. That's when the good things are coming in, and you're gonna experience those new things in a total different way. like in the Ace of Cups way, overflowing. You're like, you know, yes, exactly. I already said that before. I said, where's the Eight of Swords? There she is. I felt her coming up. I don't know if I said it out loud. I hope so, because then you guys know. Yeah, Eight of Swords. That's exactly what it is. It's here. You gotta feel from here. You gotta start trusting from this. This is your only, like I said, your only true guidance in life. Is your intuition. You get out of that. This, like the Eight of Swords, you know, if you don't know the Eight of Swords, I'm going to talk about that a little bit. You see this woman, she's like tied up. She's not really that tied up, like that, like tight. She can just like wiggle, wiggle herself and she be loose. And as well, she has some blind things on, but she can just take it off. It's not like it's duct tape or something. And then you have the Eight of Swords around her, which signifies mental energy, thoughts, past things, you know, negative thinking, overthinking things, having anxiety, having, you know, like a fear of failure, fear of success. That's interesting, Taurus. Fear of success. Some people are not necessarily that afraid of failure because that's what they know, right? We already had 3 empty cups, but what if this cup is full? What if we work towards this for so many years and so long and we finally have it? What happens after that? If we're used to the struggle for so long, what happens after we receive that, what we worked for so hard? Fear of success is more there with a lot of people than people realize. You know, what if it does work out? What then? Sounds crazy because we don't think in the reverse way. We think about, yeah, but I'm so scared if it doesn't work out and really want it, but it's not. But that's already what we know. What if it does work out? What if you do have all this success? Sometimes people say, be careful what you wish for because you might get it, you know? I'm not going to go in too deep into that. I hope you get them. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's not negative. It's positive. But that's what you're leaving behind. The Eight of Swords energy. Oh yeah, I was talking about that. I'm so sorry. Got sidetracked. Eight of Swords. See, not like captured by this Eight of Swords. It's just an opening. So you can just like, you know, wiggle herself loose and just walk out of it, this circle. Because it's not even a closed circle. So you can just leave. Sometimes we keep ourselves stuck in a situation, stuck in the mind, stuck in the negative energy, just simply by our own thinking. And that's not them saying like, oh, that's stupid. Why do you think like that? No, it's natural. It's what we naturally fall back on. Or the thinking and comparing things to what happened in the past. Okay, you know, action, reaction, you know, all of that. But it's not saying it's going to help you. You know, I know it's natural. I know it's something we all do. And I know it's something you have to unlearn. Because it's naturally to do that, those things. Especially in a society and you know, live in. But we're leaving that behind. And moving towards happiness. And divine happiness for yourself. What will make you truly happy? You know? Yeah, manifest it. Exactly. With the Magician. From a different space, from a different place, from a different thinking, from different actions, you get different results. You know? And I feel like you guys are getting that. Okay, so. Oh my god, you guys, I'm already talking for 39 minutes. It's crazy. I always feel so at home with you guys. I'm just talking. Okay, so yes, 5 of Cups and the King of Wands. Now we got a couple over here. we got the Queen and the King. That's really good. That's really good. So it could be a fire sign after all, that coming at you. But it could be their moon, or, you know, the moon rising sign as well. But then the 5 of Cups. And it's exactly what I spoke about with like 4 of Cups. Remember, just focusing on the past and stuff. But I really feel like you're taking a stand and an action to really step out of these emotions. And you're going to stop manifesting things to be sad about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little scared. So let me see if we got another outcome card. Ooh, you guys. So I got this one. Yes. Yes. Okay. A Page of Swords. There we go. So we got the Page of Swords, sorry. So keep an eye on your email this month, please. We got the Queen of Pentacles, and we got the Knight of Pentacles. So that's exactly what we spoke about with the energy shifting. And you're gonna, I really feel strongly, you're gonna do it yourself. You're gonna start, you know, making the wheel turn into your own favor. And you're gonna focus on what is making you happy, what's making you feel stable again. You know, grounded. And a 9 of Pentacles. And that is exactly where you want to work towards. Being emotionally independent. Coming from a place of creativity, from love, from self-respect and self-acceptance. And really just walking that path. And that's exactly like a woman with this type of energy. And, you know, with these good cards, things coming, you know, it's all part of the journey that you guys are walking on. And this is like the energy you want to come from. Yes. So that's a really, 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 really beautiful Taurus. And I hope this wasn't like too unclear in a way, because the overall message is like still the same. It's just, you know, focus on you. Focus on what feels good. Trust your intuition. Try and to trust as well. It's like to learn how to trust divine timing and to feel okay in that. And to take time to rest for your, you know, and take time for yourself. And work on leaving things behind that need to be left behind. And trusting that sometimes things are just different. You know, and don't get too caught up in like you feeling a little unsure for these coming, you know, these coming, well, right now and maybe like another week. Don't get too caught up in that, because it's gonna be fine, you know, and it's gonna, after the 15th, things will be a lot more clearer for you guys. So keep me up to date on what's going on in your life, and if it's resonate, then maybe give it a thumbs up. I'm not pressing you guys. I spoke about it as well in the other readings. It's like I'm gonna do personal readings for the people who would want that, and I'm gonna upload another video about that around the 8th or the 10th of February. So that's gonna be a separate video where I will be explaining how you can get like a personal reading with me. I don't know if you guys want to donate to my channel. I would so appreciate it, because I would like to do way more readings in like the future. And yeah, it would really help me out, but please don't feel pressured in any sort of way. And if you would like to donate, then you can donate via the link in the description box. It's right there. You can find it there. But like I said, please don't feel pressured, because I really don't want to make anybody feel like you have to. It's just like if you want to, you can. And I would appreciate it. Yeah, well, thank you, Taurus, for listening to me for 45 minutes. I'm so sorry. I gotta keep these readings shorter. I just can't. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I feel so at home. And I feel I really appreciate the support I get from you guys, from being a little personal sometimes. And yeah, I just want to wish all my Taurus people that are on this spiritual journey themselves so much luck, and it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay, thank you. I hope to see you in my March readings. Remember, take action this month. It's gonna be good. I love you guys. See you next month. Bye.